It is 7 a.m. on Friday the 27th here in Saigon, where I'm at in the Binh Thanh district. And it is eerily quiet here as most of the people have gone home to their I guess their hometown that they grew up in, or as we call it, they went home to their Hue city for Vietnamese New Year. So the lack of hustle and bustle this weekend will be very noticeable compared to other days, as that's a traditional thing for people to go back home to their families in the faraway cities, the countryside, or what have you. And many businesses are shut down for this holiday. 2 mugs of coffee started me working that morning, but I wanted to work out instead. So I haven't worked out in a few days, and I kind of feel like a lazy bum, so I'm going to do my chest and triceps, but I'm not going to bother going to the gym. For one, I'm too lazy, and 2, I think the gym's closed anyway because of TET, Vietnamese New Year. So what I do sometimes as a replacement is I'm going to do 500 push-ups. That'll take care of my chest and triceps with a good burn. And I don't do 500 push-ups all at once. I don't have that type of endurance, so I just kind of chip away at it with multiple sets until I hit it. See how barren the road is in front of where I live, in my aunt's house too. It's almost like nobody here. For shits and giggles, I asked my cousin to take me to the Vincom Plaza just to see if I can get some work done in a different and fun environment. I guess this entire mall is closed. I did not know that. I thought it was open, so now I have to call my cousin back to pick me up. Well, the mall, it looks like it's totally closed, which is against what I have heard from several people, but I guess it is TET, so I'm going to try to call my cousin, or maybe I'll just walk around for a bit. Maybe I'll try Parkson Plaza across the street. Looks like people are going in and out. I perched myself at Highlands Coffee, where it seemed to be very quiet and not a lot of people to distract me. At least I got a pretty good view from here. Approaching 5 p.m. I got booted out of the food court because this mall was closing earlier today. Well, since I'm stuck out here till my cousin arrives, I may as well tell you a little bit about Vincom. It is a very nice mall slash plaza slash apartments for tourists and the rich. And I just emerged across the street from Parkson. TET related clothing. Statue of Ho Chi Minh up there. A lot of people taking pictures of him. And we have street decorations, those arches just a little bit down. I just need to find a place to park my ass so I can work. Even though it looks like there's a lot of people here, this is actually very empty compared to other days and nights, where this place is totally shoulder to shoulder. But a lot of people have returned to their home city for TET, so it's actually pretty barren here.
relatively. Oh, and I forgot, here we have the infamous Rex Hotel. Or should I say Rich Hotel. And what is this? I forgot. This is called like the Ho Chi Minh Palace or something like that. Maybe I'm just making that up.
I finally called my cousin to have him pick me up to go back home. Just in time for dinner. Driving through the neighborhood streets, I couldn't help but notice stores on either side being decorated with and selling Lunar New Year's themed items. When we got home, I found my uncle and my dad helping themselves to some hok yet long, or balut, or partially developed duck fetus. I decided to join in. After the protein-rich dinner, my uncle and cousin wanted to check out more downtown TET festivities, and I decided to tag along. After driving around for what seemed like forever, we finally gave up on trying to find a parking spot and decided we'll tackle this thing again tomorrow. So we turned around to go back home and I turned in for the rest of the night.